Hello everybody, welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar. Jumping straight into a dually ranked match. We are live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube at the moment. I'm feeling a little frisky. So, taking the gold tier skill start. As we take a right eye here. Hazy Rich, what up, what up? How we doing? Just in time. Getting straight into a run as we speak. Great timing. The double shiny video, yeah, that one is nuts. like one, let's just say, yeah. Take yourselves the healthy jolt, which is amazing. Imagine getting a gold tier skill from like, a day one fight. It's so powerful. We do have to be careful with our monies. Don't have a ton of it. Wallace isn't bad early on. Okay. Yeah. I think later, like, there's a really cool video coming out today, but then later today, I think one of those, like, busted runs I ever had is coming out for sure. That'd be cool. Next one I think comes out in like an hour, almost 2 hours, some change. Somewhere between there. Going against Cool Dude right now, though.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabalians.
Like the more Easter eggs they hide in like random encounters and stuff, I really like that. That goes a long way. Day one board looking kind of spicy for sure. 5 regen's really nice. I don't know if it's enough to save us though. We could have bought like one more playable, but just didn't. As Wallace finally crits, but I think we would have had to buy 2 more items there. We probably would have won that. But we are set up for greatness. I usually like the skills, but we kind of need playables at the moment. Brick Buddy's amazing. And generic skill. Love to see it. As we take Kenai. The rightmost item's at 28% crit chance. It's very powerful. We'll take maybe coconut crab. Not that I'm pretty sure if I did the research, I could find something, but not that I know of. Like, probably not skills for sure, but maybe items. Yeah, holster icicles don't work, right? I think they gain regen technically, right? But yeah, all those effects, maybe like magma core is the same deal. You know, I'm thinking like trying to think outside the box here a little bit. At the start of the fight, gain 6 regen, you know, which doesn't satisfy the condition. Yeah, healthy jolt at the start would just be like rigged but insane. Like the best we could probably realistically do is like first aided, you know. Get a tool. Now, what if we get a free friend? Hell yeah. We have options before us. Good stuff here. I haven't taken crit core in forever, which could be good. We can give our rightmost item like the 8% crit chance right now. I think we'll just take the armored core. Big fan here. get the goggles. And from there, I think we're chilling. We're just chilling. Taking on the Vanessa. Hopefully we can just out-tank her. Can't even look at Aiden anymore. So, like, there was the big nerf to Dooley, and then I think they slightly buffed him. And the buffs do matter. But the Dooley's items have to be diamond tier, and it's like, realistically, you're not going to full diamond out your board. Right, just to give an example, like searching up these bugs is so annoying because like they have the numbers and stuff. Like red fireflies goes down to 5.5 seconds of diamond tier, which technically is a buff, but like it has to be diamond tier in order to get that benefit. Otherwise, it's just strictly worse. So. Yeah, same deal with first aid and stuff. So it's a bit weird to say the least.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
These are very nice.
Diamonds come in small boxes. Whoever said money can't
That's why you gotta kind of like think outside the box. So here and there.
that suits you.
In particular. Oh, double Wallace. Wait, double Wallace is crazy. Oh, do we beat the rig fight? That I don't know. I don't think so. Aetherite fight. This is where a little bit of damage would have been nice. That's fine. We don't have to take it. Dabbling Apprentice is still pretty good. Like anytime you get a small tier item that's either gold or diamond, I always consider like, what if I hold on to this and just roll it with Mandela? Because Dooley's diamond and gold tier items are just really good, generally speaking. Especially the friends, right? Their cooldowns go down by a good margin, half of them. We might have eaten that fight, but played safe. No reason to go crazy. Still can get the temple ticket here and such. Even a catalyst later on, this will be useful, maybe. Get the bottle lightning. Yeah, his friend stuff is a little brutal, especially the early game. Sweet. Yo, Funmaker, what up? Hey, yeah, I think first time here. I notice everything's going well with us. Hello, hello. Hopefully you're having a good day. What's up, my friend? Yeah. Yeah, getting some games in. Mainly looking to get the to Challenger or whatever it's Challenger. See if we can do that. I don't know today, but definitely give it our best shot. And then also probably cycling through heroes and stuff. So all the good stuff. All the good stuff. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. As we take on a Vanessa. Yeah, just started, just got into this, so we'll see. Have a Dooley Armored Core start. Looking to see what we can do with it. Nessa also has the healthy jolt. Which, funny enough, Life Preserver would have triggered that if we actually did some damage there. But it is time to look for the items. Some sort of playables. There's a Z shield, which is kind of nice, but welding helmet, very nice. I've been liking taking this fight more and more. Yeah, just get a silver tier crow's nest is pretty sweet. Which I think that's its starting tier now, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think you can find a bronze. I'd have to double check on that. Ooh, so as a whole, this season I've been really liking. I think the expansions, like, I don't know, every time they do an expansion release, it's like, oh, look at all this busted stuff. I don't know if it's just like to build hype, release like really broken stuff. But it's in a really good spot now, I think. There's no builds I'm like super broken. But strongest stuff, honestly, I think probably the most strongest consistent build in the game. Maybe it's 28-hour fitness on Pig with the Wrist Warrior sponsored apparel stuff. It's really strong. And then other than that, like Slow Vanessa's really strong. And then you just go down the line there. I've been watching Fogonator. He does like a lot of Ignition Core dually stuff, which is like really cool to see. Mac. Think about Mac. Mac has like a lot of different options. I know his quest stuff is strong. It's just getting there. Usually like you're throwing rounds to like complete his quest stuff still. So feels very well balanced, so I really like it. I guess we just keep upgrading Kenai. And see that? Like, we had a gold tier item. We transformed it. We got something pretty cool. I think it's a pretty good playable later on. If not now. We get Pylon here. But Charcoal is actually weird to say, but decent here. Because we have so many friends on board. And hopefully maybe can carry us. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the matter. I would say, like, I think last season, like, the most broken stuff has happened. And, like, it took them a while to, like, flesh everything out. But in a good spot now. I think it's Dito Lala. Yeah, and as for weakest stuff, it's everything like but, you know, what I've mentioned. Probably. That's an early Poppy Fields, too. Wow. Are we dead to the poison? We might be. Otherwise, we, like, tank all the damage. Charcoal putting in work right now? Hold up. Wait a minute. It's pretty sweet. And we're on the board just like that.
My family waits for me.
Like, Poppyfield Mac is probably still amazing. You just have to roll a couple Spider Mace. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, Femur. Femur got, like, to kibosh. Like, it's still pretty decent. I think, generally speaking. But it really, yeah. Dude, Charcoal absolutely cooking. Correct. That was pretty wild to see. Let's transform this. We could buy items, but we're so broke. We need to have something here. Speaking of which, we'll take free handouts for sure. Yeah, it was pretty cool to see. We take the Hawk Tua launcher guy or what? Sure. Yeah, I mean, if you like, you let charcoal do the thing, it does scale itself up half decently. %60 crit? Since when does this scale so much crit? That's crazy.
At least I'm on the ground.
Shielded Armadillo Tanky Yankee? Yeah. Like that was not right, OG Armadillo. But it was definitely a fun time. Like for some, not for others. That sounds like really fun to do though, for sure. Yeah, because even Armadillo just got recently nerfed again. I was like, what did Armadillo do this time? He hasn't been prevalent since. But again, it's also a buff because it'll go down to 7 seconds eventually. But again, it has to be diamond tier. Oh man, this is so expensive, but we're gonna do it. Yeah. Guarantee or temple ticket, we just have to survive, survive enough to get there. Yeah, I don't know. Tanky Yankee's so fun to mess around with, like, items that shouldn't be dinosaurs and giving shield. Like, my favorite Tanky Yankee stuff is, of course, the force field stuff. Turning force field into a dinosaur and have it, like, scale itself up with its own shield. It's just, like, one, it's tough to assemble, and two, it really needs a lot of support to be good. Do we win here? Because we tank the burn, but it's the poison that gets us. Every time.
You are merely a step on the ladder I must climb.
Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much. It's a very specific board to even be, like, half decent. Because, like, Dino Saddle, or no, not Dino Saddle. Dino Disguise doesn't do too much, and yeah. Anyways, gold tier item, no reroll. It's a lot to commit to for, like, maybe an okay payoff. Get Power Sanders. Battery might be good, just maybe not at the moment. Foreman fight angle? Armor core might be bait here. I don't know if we actually need it. Yeah, but like shielded armadillo plus bunkers, always a good time. Yeah, back when like Armadillo was super busted though, I just like do speed runs to Bazaar. Be like, all right, queuing up, get Armadillo, win game, yup, next. Like it was just like on repeat with that kind of loop. Medium items. I mean, honestly, this looks like a better core to me, does it not? It doesn't multicast, but it's still very valuable. It's like, or we run flamethrower left-handed. Yeah, I'm cool with this.
Hey, if it's about the gold, pip is affordable. Cute kit too. We made progress.
One more burn action, sure. Into the Bazaar Con. Not bad. So hopefully we start fleshing out a build here. sooner or later. So got our friend support here. Taking on the panda. Taking on the panda. Multicast 8 Shuriken is crazy, though he doesn't have a lot of damage unless he crits, and he doesn't have crit. Excellent. So I think we should be alright here. Watch before we're not alright.
Like my crew says at the bar, another
Sweet.
round.
So I think we're guaranteed to get to the temple event, which is really good. Ooh, but now we get pull. Awesome.
Love ships. So I opened one.
Build Dozer's interesting here, but I think I'll roll. Here's the force field. Kinda looking for that. Sweet. So, very happy to see that. Like so. Then we can start to rock some crazy stuff. We go like this. Multicasting this, which is a lot of burn and stuff all by itself. This for now. And hopefully start to get some skills. That'd be pretty sweet. Transform this green wasp. Straight into treasure turtle. Alright, not bad. Not bad, so we're cooking. I think a first aid and then we're really cooking. Potions max. Not this patch in particular. Like when Mac first was coming out, that's all I did with potion max. But I feel like, if you're leaning into that, it's probably still multicasting frost potions, freeze potions, and all that sort of good stuff. It's probably what you want to be doing. Ooh, Finesse Shield could be sweet. Yeah, but this patch, not too much. I usually just throw a crit potion on board. Playing a supportive role, but besides that. I remember when the potions first came out, it was Vitality Potion was just busted as all can be. Right? Oh yeah. And it's it's still good with obsidian or burn or something. Yup. 100% of your healing as damage. That was just an idea people had. Alright, let's do that. We kind of have the force field battery combo going on a little bit. We still need some form of scaling on our shield. Yeah, I know, but the thing is Athenor, right? That's probably still decent. Although it doesn't reload all your potion, it just reloads adjacent potions, which is like not ideal. I don't know why they had to do that. It should, I don't know, I don't think there was too inherently wrong with reloading all your potions. But what do I know? Nice. Lucky crits here and there go a long way. This thing critting is super important. I think my last force field game was released last night for me. But yeah, defense grid waiting room, which they nerfed defense grid, but I see. I see. They also changed around Balloon Bot. But defense grid was nerfed a bit. Like, instead of giving 50% HP as shield, Diamond tier it's what, only like 30%, 25%? Something a lot less. This is a very fast shielding effect. Hey, this goes down to 2 seconds, is that true? I know they changed both balloon bots around, which is like really fun to mess with. Scales up Brick Buddy pretty fast. So if this goes down to 2 by 3 seconds? We go, how does the board look if we try to throw this on? We go Balloonbot here. Brick Buddy, Balloonbot. Z-Sword's kind of nice just for the cooldown reduction, and 40 burn is a number. Like, this item by itself does 120 damage and 40 burn. If it crits, that's even more. Do double fiber optics. Yeah, it's base 5. Like, this is an insane change. No longer scales itself up, which is a bit, you know, sad. But, I don't know, a 2-second item. Again, not too many items in the game have a 2-second cooldown. I don't really like selling the gold items, but we need the money. Charcoal, you done as well. Thank you for your service. I think I really want that fiber optics, though. At least to hold on to, because we might use it, we might not. So otherwise we're just battery gaming at the moment, I think. Okay. I think we made our decision here. We'll hold on to this, because it might be better. Might not be.
Nothing is. Did it really change?
That's what I'm talking about. Transforming dually small items is just like one hell of a thing to do. Does change anything? Like this could be a build. Oh, we're cooking. Oh, we're cooking. Yeah. Yeah, we're trying our best out here. I just don't know how good it is. So, I don't fully understand the cooldown changes. It went from like percent base to like base cooldown reduction. So like, I don't know if stacking cooldown's better or worse than it was before. But we're gonna see how fast this goes, because I don't think this will go to 2.3 seconds. I can't. I really can't. 1.3. I really can't math. I'm sorry. It is. Did I say it's morning for me? The Cosmo Rock. Let's see. The game will show us. 1.7. There you go. That's the answer. You know, if these were diamond tier as well, oh boy. Wait. I think we look for bunker. We take like 2 of these items out, and then we're chilling. We're probably just chilling, straight chilling. That's why taking a right eye was so important. If you go down this rabbit hole. Nice. Upgrading this only gives it more base shielding. It really doesn't matter. 20 shielding versus 10. Technically, this is better, but we'll go here. You just, and then 3 fiber optics, just like that. It's that easy, guys. Bringing force field down to 4 seconds. Hell yeah. So alternatively, we could have gotten like 3 crude tools. Had this down to 1 second. We can get 2 on board, but we're still running Z Sword for value. Yeah, I think the cooldown reduction changes in a good spot. How does this look though? So this will be 3.8, probably go down to 2.8. Yeah, I like the other flavor a little bit better at the moment. You might lack a bit of shielding, but I think it's okay. Going against a pig, so we'll probably get Vanessa shield value anyways, so that's really good. Not null void. Yeah, stacking cooldown feels really good. Also, the amount of cooldown they gave you is just on average less, which I think was definitely needed. Alright, so we're going against a Fort. This kind of hoses us a little bit. Fort Pig. Who's got the better force field? I think it's him. at this stage. Once we're faster, it's a different story. But moving straight to the Temple Expedition is really nice. He just had the right, yeah, he had the both spiky shield and force field. Like force field on pig should be, I think, programmed in the game to never happen. Illegal. Yep. Yeah. My God. Stop. You said it for me. That's scary. I think we beat the boulder. Last words before, like, we don't. I don't know if anyone think of like the Sonic TV show meme where like Knuckles like, this is now illegal. That show had like a lot of fourth wall breaking references, feels like. See what we win here. Hopefully, scrap would be nice. Oh, just gotta like wish it into fruition, and you just get what you want. Very nice. I gotta say, there's not too many people who are like happy to see scrap as a loot item for sure. You know what also is kind of game? Double damage. Wait. That's a thing of beauty. Alternatively, we get atomic clock too. And then now we have 2 more ammo for it. That could be nice. Greenheart Guardian, I think, is the answer for us though. Yeah, yeah. Get this down as low as possible. It's still rocking 1.7. Kind of nice. Dude, that was one of my favorite builds to do. It's, I think, maybe a bit slow, but not really. Like atomic clock, powdered horn stuff. Oh, is like cream of the crop to me. You know, just keep reloading it. Or like get flashy reload or something. Like you gotta get something crazy. Oh yeah, it's like really cool to see when it works. So here's something interesting. Poppy Field's not so much for us. Yep. Like, I think, like, I got an item cooldown up to, like, 30 seconds once. I was like, they're just not playing the game, like, at all. So this is a 4.3 second item with multicast. It'll be multicast 3 as well. And then multicast 4. Which seems kind of nice. So it is a bit slower, but multicast 3 is really good. Take it on Martin Pill. Yep. And that's like, this is what keeps bringing me back to the game, right? Like, they really nailed down to the T, like, how, like, a formula of, like, making the game each run, like, feel pretty interesting. Oh, we were just short. Which is totally fine. He was really fast. That's what kind of gets us, is the fast start. Yeah, he had Valley Fever. Valley Fever letting off steam. Yeah, it was really fast. That's alright. I'm totally cool with this. So another shielded effect. We throw it on Darkstone, which then maybe gets finesse shield value, right? Alternately throw on Z-Sword, then we can put it on if we find Bunker, that is, right? On Darkstone for finesse shield value and such, plus it'll give us shield to do more damage. Seems good. Use a weapon is used 50 times. Interesting.
Discounts for peace.
Lens is very powerful. I forget. It was like, I think it was last patch. I had a lens build with Bob, and that was like really, really cool to see. It was like the fastest Bob I've ever seen. Yeah, so looking for Bunker. Also looking for Relax on the second half of the day, not the first half. That's unfortunate. Upgrade the crude tools. Looking for like a bunch of small weapons. Juggler, Boss Harrow. We would like this fight. I don't know if we beat it. Even if we don't beat it, I think we're getting some XP. I think with some lucky crits, maybe. But yeah, crit chance is probably the only thing that's really holding us back at this point. We'll try this out for size. Hopefully get to use a lot of weapons here. No, I definitely cannot before the first potion, because he uses it basically no matter what. Like that's kind of how it should go. Like this number's crazy. Went off 10 times. 9 times here. I think like halfway through the next fight, we're gonna complete this quest. Unfortunately, we want it now, dude. That's what I'm saying. But it's, as you can see, it's pretty risky to assemble. Like we took so many L's until we got here. I haven't gotten to the point where I can balance out, you know, like being strong early game plus, you know, still assembling this combo. If we get stopped at, we're probably losing the fight anyways, but we'll take it. Slow cooldown, we could also look for Chrono Barrier, but I think that hurts here. Yeah. Take a little more starting damage, I guess. The only thing we really want here is Z-Sword upgrade. Brick Buddy, I think we're good on. I think we're good on battery, but I'm like half hesitant to sell it. Okay. 1 blue gumball, 37% crit chance and climbing. So we'll see. Depends how fast Vanessa's are. Imagine Stealth Glider. Stealth Glider would kind of hose us. Not gonna lie. But you'd love to see Poison as a shield build, which is like, you can't say that about every build. Shake my hand.
You should put it toward nobler.
Very nice. So, Vanessa got to do a total of like 1 activations. Manta Shrimp was here, was saving its cooldown for the next game. That was a big win, indeed. Every win from here on out, it has to be big, like, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. What in the... Why did it do that? I know, it's because we didn't complete this quest. Wait, why did it do that? It looks like it was trying to enchant it. Like, probably some weird transformation physics bug. Udada. Yeah, but Gumball event is not bad for us, honestly, because the yellow ones are really, really good. Red ones are okay, and then blue ones are the best right now. Once again, you hate to see Relax at the first half of the day. But we can still look for Bunker. And then skills are going to be the best thing we can get. Loot items. Oh, man. Feels bad upgrading this. I don't think we're spending it on battery, though. That's fine. Still get, like, Atomic Clock. Which, I don't know if we pivot into Atomic Clock at this point. One of the ways, one of the best fights for us. We get Pendulum. Are we infinite? I think so. Pendulum, and we're either infinite or pseudo-infinite. I think it's enough charge to go around the table. Happy to see Clockwork Blades, though. Tell you what.
The bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Scrap. Scrap, you and what army? What corps? Oh, we had a corps, that's right. I forgot. I know, dude. Yeah, every other drop is Clockwork. I had a game where it was either 3 or 4 Clockwork Blades dropped in the same video. I was like, this is not okay. It's going to raise some questions. Eyebrows are being raised in the comments as we speak. Oh, this is just lovely, though. More gunpowder, just like Atomic Clock waiting room, or what? Nah, we fire this off. The nicest quality of life about the cooldown reduction is you don't need to like. Remember, you just have to like take this item out because it would affect its cooldown and then therefore affect how much cooldown it got. So, all right. I mean, we're at 4 wins. We like 1 bad freeze, and I think we're very sad taking on Happy Aragorn. But yeah, it was pretty disgusting how many Clockwork Blades I've gotten. 1 freeze trigger. Okay, only 1 at half HP. This should be fine. Plus, we're multicasting 4 now. Oh my god. Almost didn't close it out. Yeah, yep. You like have to throw on knee brace just to like increase the cooldown, to lower it. Like, it was like kind of neat at the time, but then after a while I was like, alright, this should like not be in the game. Come on, blue gumballs. Give me 5 of them. Ooh, 1. We'll take the 1. Crit. You don't want it early, but you'll love to see it late. Oh, nice. Up to 42%. Guess we'll roll this for fun. And I'm so torn here because I really want skills, but I also want to upgrade one of these to just double charge time. Because it's crazy, because we get 4 charge time. It, 1 Darkstone engine trigger, and it goes off. Right, because it charges 4 seconds. Extra cooldown? I mean, you could argue extra cooldown is very good. I think because it makes this go off faster, so like there's merit to the doing cooldown here. I wouldn't blame you. I almost feel like the fiber optics is a little more important. Because the problem is, if we get Bunker, we take Z-Sword out and we take one of these out. Yeah, they're both very good. If we lose because we're too slow off the start of the round, we know we probably should have upgraded this. I think that's what it comes down to. Oh, okay, A-Arm Davy. Do we beat this fight or we get hosed? Let's find out. Arms race would be the best thing we could get, though. I know, dude. Dude, it was crazy. It was like the longest running joke was this guy's like the joke fight, and now every patch they just made him a little bit stronger, and now like I've lost him like more times than I care to admit. That I want to admit. I don't care to want to admit. Hold on to a dually scarf. Although, like, if we're getting frozen, we're probably losing anyways. It'd be nice to run this. Then we're safe from freeze. Another fight levels us up. That's huge. We get like a skill or something. Ideally, we would run Dually Scarf on board, but I really enjoy the cooldown reduction, I think. And yeah, if we're critting, we're doing so much damage. It's kind of like we have multicast on this already. It went off 3 times. It's just happening really fast. Yeah, I know. This stays right here. It's like it's home. And this is where Fortis is good though. You can get really broken stuff here. I'm going Fortis though. Electrified hole. Gosh. This is just too good. Because ideally, and I wish they implement this. I've seen like people argue against it, and I'm fine for. But like a little preview of your opponent's board would be so nice, right? Because here's the thing: if they have no freeze triggers, you don't run this. If they have freeze triggers, you throw this on board. What the heck, right? There's no reason like viewing your opponent's board, like it doesn't affect how their fight goes against you, right? It's asynchronous PvP. Like there's no, why not? But anyways, going against Nerve. In the meanwhile, because like if you have this on board, no freeze triggers, you're just like weird. Like all right, it's just here. So hopefully they don't freeze us. If they froze it, we're gonna kick ourselves in the butt. And be like, well, I guess we wish we had a dolly scarf. Anyways, tangent over. We're insane. Literally insane in the membrane. Ooh, the great bonk. Oh no, Probo. Oh my. Oh, it's huge.
Defeat does not defeat me.
That was close. We got through bonk too. That's where the cooldown reduction would have been better if we upgrade this, I think. 5 times. It's one hell of a skill. We triggered this basically instantly, like all the procs of it. Right? When you see this, you're like, how is this allowed? I think the only thing that balances this build out is that it's pretty weak early on. Yeah. No problem. Use your leftmost item to shield 39. Which, like, we don't care about the shielding amount. We just care it shields at this point. Because it charges electrified hole. Yeah. We get all... Like, this thing's only limited by the internal cooldowns of the game. But yeah. Dualtron. I don't even know if... No, we got Atomic Clock. We would just run it, though. For sure. I think, right? 7 triggers happening very fast. Yeah, like, I think we would just run it. 2 days in a row now. Yeah, no. Things are getting crazy, Gio. Things are getting crazy. Yeah, I've been saying I want to just get more streams in. It's like, why not just stream? What the heck? What the haywagon? We have such a good time here. So, how you doing? Hope everything's well today. Thanks for stopping by as we you're catching the later end of like a crazy build at the moment. Do we still go for Pendulum or not? Or Fury Blows would be sick too. Yep. This is I literally I had this dream last night and I was able to put it together this morning. It's kind of crazy. I love how this like gets bugged out every time. Yeah, like things this is crazy setup we have here. Made some room. We're just talking about like how busted this is, but like, you know, yeah, you don't see anyone else run it. Because usually you lose before you get to this point, right? And there goes the game. Reserve shield. That's kind of nice. Game's just like spoon feeding us everything. Taking on Goose. Problem is, we lose to free skill still. That's how this run ends right here, right now.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this
We only have 3 items on board. No freeze triggers, so I think we're fine. Yep. Shake my hand.
I got another salvo
I had a bug yesterday where my computer lost power. Then when I reload run, actually took me back a full day. Yep. No, you lost your chance of stuff? Brutal. Yeah, there might be ways around that. I've used it to the benefit of like, oh no. Usually it's like I lost that fight that day, and then it resets me. I'm like, well, that's terrible that happened, right? It just, oh no, I went back a whole day. That's usually my experience with it, but that stinks. Because then like, you get your enchants unlocked again, and it's not the ones you want, and the items you lost are just gone forever. Feels bad. It could be a dually scarf angle for sure. I don't know if we need to upgrade one more of these. Like we're super fast. We're at an awkward state where artillery spotter does not get value. 1, 2. We're almost a first strike angle. You could like remove one of these. 3, 4, 5. The crit is very important, but fiery drum to heal drum. Ooh, yeah, no, something about that just not feel the same. Feels bad, man.
Just taking the first step toward good taste.
Yeah, dually scarf angle just not to get frozen, because like that's the main way we lose here.
If you want something big
And I think if I did this, I probably should upgrade one of these. But it's alright. We get pendulum here, and then we're chilling.
Waves on a sea of gold. Your strength is beautiful.
Your strength is beautiful. Anyways, what were we talking about? It's just not fair. Get Tortuga. G Torta. Get G Torta here. Yeah, get that guy here. Out of here. Yeah, you fiber optics is kind of crazy, but I mean, ideally at this stage of game, we'd have Radiant on this and not have to worry about anything. Ooh, that's crazy. So, speaking about the potion build, someone mentioned this like earlier. This item's crazy though. Your potions have cooldowns reduced by like 1.5 seconds. Like, that's definitely a feature. Does it go up to 2 seconds at Diamond tier? Like, they're really trying to make this item good. This kind of went under radar for me. I was like, did not know that. Oh, with tripwire, yeah. Oh, that's nuts. Don't know what we're looking for here. So we keep rolling. We got so much money to just send. Do 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 do. 50 gold. I'll probably stop around 30-ish. Here's a nesting doll. Again, I'm a huge nesting doll fan. Indeed it does, which is really nice. Yeah, the transforming of items like gets rid of the freeze, right? Someone was saying that. It's like really nice. Ooh. Alright, I guess we settle on a claw. Very nice.
You're a natural at this.
We will level up here. It's huge. Big, big, big. I mean, I want both of these, the shield and the crit skills. This is probably just generically good stuff. Let's see. This upgrade is very nice. Maybe we can do better than this, though. Critical Protector, that's the one. Nice. So against Mac, I am more inclined to run Dually Scarf. Mac freeze isn't like super prevalent though, right? Like what classes have the most amount of freeze? It's like Dually, Vanessa with a bunch of skills. You could rationalize anything. Like how important is, you know, 0.8 seconds to us? That's the real question. I mean, I think we have an infinite. We just do this, though. Like, pretty close to. I'm scared to do it either way, but I think this is the safe bet. We'll try this again. If we're too slow, we're too slow. On year you 130. So, no free skills. So, recycling bin tech, though, is crazy. We're too slow, we're too slow. This is a crazy... We were just talking about this. So, your potions have their cooldowns reduced by 2 seconds. Yeah, I know, it's like a joke. This is a really cool build, though. Like, this seems very viable now. Like, low-key. Just hope you don't transform into crocodile tears. Then you're really trying. An interaction I don't know about. I don't know if anyone knows, but if you have an infinite potion and you have recycling bin, does the transformation and the self-reload on the infinite potion happen or no? That I'm not too sure, but like, this was a really good showcase of just how strong this build is. Yep. Another dub for the books. Don't mind if I do. I think we go infinite with like a ham sandwich though, which is like pretty neat.
I got everything you need.
He said, I got everything you need.
It's a bargain.
That's cute.
My rusty circuits to see that final.
This is like kind of overkill at this point, but we're just doing it mostly because we can. Although, we are low on funds, kind of. Okay. So, again, 24 damage on scrap is double damage. You crit with it. It's like 200 damage or something close to that. I don't know. But like, check this out. Or maybe... I'm just hoping this doesn't turn into claws. Hopefully it hits the fiber optics and we can showcase this.
Let's release our joy and rage.
Cool. Alright. That just looks silly.
Someday you will see.
11 times. Yep, by the way. Give me my clockwork blades. Oh, foreboding wins. Okay, so like we really win now. Excellent. Excellent, excellent.
Do you have any really small?
Oh, and there's atomic clock. Who needs forced claw gaming? Yeah. Yup, yup. So, is this better?
For the Grand Society of
Finally.
Mister.
Finally.
Anyway, thanks. This is a gift at any price.
And we go like this. And profit. Six ammo. Oh. Does it go off in 1 second with the skill? Oh yeah. Even without the skill. You know, this skill, you don't need this. It goes, well, actually here, yeah. Because we only have 4. No, with Pendulum it does. When you use your leftmost item, you're right. So we either put on Pendulum or Atomic, or Atomic Lock. You can't enchant with the crit, so we'll just go like this. Charge for days. That's right. So now, the only thing we lose to, again, is like the Berg, maybe the iceberg, with this setup. Pig. Well, pigs aren't likely to have iceberg. Fort would be annoying, but I think we just get through that. So if we ran that like first fight where the pig had Fort, Force Field, Spiky Shield, Silk Scarf, I think we beat that like 99 times out of 100. So, let's see. Against Widget Hyro. Darkstone Engine was really nice though. Well, pigs aren't likely to have iceberg. The only thing we lose to Berg, maybe the iceberg. Dually Scarf Angle just not to get frozen, because like that's the main way we lose here. This stays right here. It's like it's home. And this is where there's no way. Chat, there's no way, right? So, would have been nice to have. Not like this. Oh my god. Yeah, it would have been nice to have the dually scarf. That's for sure. We probably would end up winning too. That's horrendous. That's how it ends. So, yeah, in an ideal world, dually scarf would have been here. Darkstone Engine. Yeah, this is great. This is the best stuff. Oh. Don't clip that. Don't clip that, please. Yep. Yeah, imagine if this was a boulder, we wouldn't even be talking right now. We'd be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how it ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. So, thanks for watching if you got this far. This is true. I only get the illegal driving clips. That was the only thing that makes bad publicity is good publicity. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got this far, thanks for watching. Chat's up there. They say hello to YouTubes and shout out to my members. Yo, big support. Thank you very much. Goes a long way. Gio's here. Gio, in particular, he's here in the stream. So, thanks for watching. Bye bye. We had such a good build too. Oh my god.